Pop up with the queen, pop up with the queen, pop up with the queen. Happy Tuesday, everyone, or whenever you watch this video, whether it's Monday through Sunday, happy day, whatever day it is. But if you are on my social media platform and not TikTok, you can put your phone up to my screen. If you're on TikTok, you can go over to one of my social media pages, or you can go to my YouTube channel, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and put your cell phone up to the top left hand of my screen, and you can get a free copy of my ebook. You can get a free copy of my ebook. Put your phone up to the left hand part of my screen and scan your phone and get a free copy of my ebook, Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. You can get the ebook and you can print it in English or Spanish, or you can get the audio. To me, the best time to listen to a book is listen to the audio in your car or at home. That is the best time to do that. Reason is because everybody's on the move at home, everybody's on the move in their car. A lot of reading that I do now is I don't have the book. I am listening to the audio, or I'm listening to the video at home, or I have the video at home playing. I'm walking around the house listening. So get a free copy of my ebook. And the reason why I did the ebook was because I wanted to, been 26 years in this automobile space, almost 27, but I wanted to share information with you because knowledge is power. You know, now today's time, you don't have to lose $1,000 or learn from your mistakes. So it's all about not making those mistakes. It's too many content creators like myself out there that you cannot make that mistake. Anyway, today's topic is news you can use. This is Papa with the Queen. Papa with the Queen means that I will go live 5-6 days a week, maybe sometimes 7, just sharing information, just sharing a conversation. And if you're on my live right now and you have a question about a car loan, if you know me or you've been following me for a little while, you know that I specialize with customers that have bad credit. Recently, I came up with the slogan of, if your credit's in the toilet, I can help you. But listen, if you have any questions about an auto loan, don't hesitate to put those comments in the bottom of this video. Put the comments in the bottom of this video because I like to share information. So anyway, today on Papa with the Queen, it's news you can use. News you can use with the Queen. News you can use with the Queen. All right, you guys, if you're on my social media platform, guys, give me some hearts, give me some love. And you said in-house interest rates. I'm not understanding what you're saying, Caitlin, in-house interest rate. What do you mean? I do car loans. I specialize with customers that have bad credit. So when you say in-house interest rates, what do you mean when you say that? What do you mean when you say in-house interest rates? Because I'm not sure what you mean. But anyway, news you can use today. So just recently, a few months ago, General Motors, GM Financial, which is one of our leasing companies, they came up with a program that you said, what's the average interest rate on a car right now? So you know what? If you want to really know, honestly, the average interest rate on a car right now, I would call your credit union. Call your credit union to find out. Look up at a credit union because what I specialize with customers that have bad credit or credit is in the toilet. So honestly, I don't keep up with the current interest rates for people that have great credit because 80%, 90% of my customers have bad credit. So, you know, bad things happen to good people. So fortunately, I don't have to keep up with the current interest rates. It's because that is not my lane. A lot of my customers have issues with the credit and they may qualify for that 18 or 19% interest rate. But if there's an incentivized rate out there or subventive rate out there with that particular lender or financial institution, you may qualify for 18, 19%, but you might come off paying maybe 12, 13% if you qualify for that, if they have a subventive rate. Subventive rate is when the manufacturer, like GM Financial, the financial institution, which is also, owned by General Motors, if they offer an interest rate on a particular vehicle, for people to get into the vehicle, incentivized subventive rate. And the reason they call it subventive rates because instead of calling for the higher interest rate, they want to help you get into a car because maybe that particular car they're looking to sell faster, and they want you to get a payment you can afford or at an interest rate that, that that you can be comfortable with, interest rate that they want you to be comfortable with, right? Because remember, the reason interest rates are higher is because of the reason people with bad credit pay higher for interest rate because of their situation, because of their credit. So they are taking higher risk to sell you a vehicle, so they let you pay more because they figure you're not going to pay anyway. That's just my cup of tea. They figure you're not going to pay anyway, so they make you pay higher is because you're higher risk. So they're going to give you a higher interest rate to pay. But anyway, news you can use. The purpose of today's video is talking about EV blazers, electric blazers, electric blazers. That's the purpose of this video today. Well, GM Financial, which is owned by General Motors, if you are looking to get into an electric blazer, they have this program. GM Financial has a program where if you qualify to get in a lease and you have boost credit, you may be able to get into a EV blazer at an interest rate or at a payment like you have excellent, well, for instance, if you have excellent credit. So you're going to qualify, instead of qualifying for the higher payment, a B1 or B2, they're going to give you your interest rate. They're going to give you A plus or A1 tier pricing, which is your payment's going to be just like someone that came in and had excellent credit. But let me just say this. You would have to qualify to get into that EV Blaze. You'd have to qualify for a lease. I put a post up on my social media platform yesterday, and I stated that anybody that credit was in the toilet, if you wanted to get into a lease, for them to apply, for them to go to my website, which is reginathequeenofcarloans.com, reginathequeenofcarloans.com. Put your credit application in 24 hours a day. But I really was talking about the electric blazer, EV blazer. And the reason you want to get that EV blazer if you qualify is because General Motors is trying to figure out a way. Matter of fact, they're figuring out a way to actually sell more electric blazers. So they're offering programs and things that for people or for customers that normally wouldn't qualify for, or for people that even thinking about getting into electric blazer. I'm leasing an electric blazer right now. I had a Chevy Volt, VOLT, back in 2015, 2016. That was when the Volt was electric and gas. So I had an option. If it was my electric, if I didn't have any juice in the car, I just want to call it juice, as far as electric, I could just switch to gas. But now you don't have an option. It's all electric when it comes to General Motors products. The Blazer or the Equinox, the Chevys, or all General Motors cars you don't have an option to get electric or gas. So anyway, I have a EV Blazer, but I got out of a Tahoe that I had been in for less than a year. I got it sold in the auction, and I was able to get an electric blazer. I got into it because I'm saving $300 less in payment. I'm saving, I was paying $75, $80 for gas every week. And if you think about that, $300 in payment, and just say I was paying $80 in gas every week. So I was saving $300 a month in my car payment, as far as when I went from a Tahoe to electric blazer, and also in gas. I'm paying $80 of gas, $80 a week for gas, which is $346.40 a month, plus $300. I'm saving now about $650 a month, $646.40 a month. So let's just say $650 right now. I'm sorry, $650 now. I'm saving when it comes to not putting gas in my car or on my payment. Now, yes, I work at a Chevy store. I work at a Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford, Michigan. And the great thing about working at a Chevy store or working at a dealership is that I'm not paying to charge my car. I am not. So that was one of the great things about me and my coworkers. It's probably about 7 or 8 of us that are in electric cars. I do not have the charger in my garage. I am not going to do it because I figure, you know what, I can charge when I come to work. And that's what I do. I charge when I come to work. I got my EV in May, and I've charged once. I've charged at work now. I charge at work. But far as we had a long weekend, last Labor Day weekend, which I charged that weekend. I've never charged before then. I've charged at work. So it was the first time that I actually spent money out my pocket going to charge. I had to went to a Myers in Royal Oak, Michigan, and charged my car. Besides that, I've been charging at work, so I'm saving on that too. So I'm not charging at home. But anyway, talking about the EV Blazer. So if you have Bruce credit or bad credit and you qualify for a lease and you're B1 or B2, then they automatically bump you up to a plus tier or A1 pricing. And then also, General Motors is looking for ways to get rid of the get rid of EVs, and dealerships are too, because they know that this is a time that we are not ready for. Everybody's not ready for an EV. I wasn't ready. I made myself ready, only financially ready. Last time, well, I made it self feasible because financially I want to do some other things right now. Last time when I got my Chevy Bolt, I had another car. So hopefully in the springtime or late winter or right before spring hits, I'll end up probably getting another car to add to that and not have to drive the electric Blazer every day. So this program is available as far as the EV Blazer if you qualify for at least B1 or B2 pricing, and you get an A plus or A1 pricing is available to any GM dealership in the world. It's just not in Michigan. So if you're in another state, yes, ask about it. Also GM, also Chevy, we have the Chevy Equinox that actually rolled out probably, I think it's been on our lot maybe about 6 months now. But the focus really 6 months been on our lot, but actually EV Blazer has been out since last summer, August, September. The only thing about when the EV Blazer came out, those lease payments were $11, $12 a month, and nobody was leasing cars. You seldom seen people leasing the EV Blazer because the payments were high. We walked right, a few of us here walked away and said, no, absolutely not. We're not going to do a lease for EV Blazer for $11, $12 a month. The people that actually came in and got those leases for $11 or $12 a month, they didn't lease them. They actually purchased the vehicles. We had a few of our customers here. It wasn't my customer, but a few customers here that bought into the EV Blazers. They actually got about $5,000 back for General Motors, because what happens is they lowered the price a little bit on the EV Blazers, and then they also made the residual higher, which makes the lease payment lower. So they made it more comfortable, or more payments that we could all afford on the EV Blazer. That's why it's the big push. I'm not pushing the EV Blazer just because it's the best in sliced bread. No, it's not. I'm just being honest with you. It's just that when you get a particular product or something that you can sell, it always has to make sense. Remember, it always have to make sense. Dollars have to make sense. Always dollars have to make sense. Anyway, if you're on my live on TikTok, can you guys give me some hearts, give me some love? And while you're there, can you just make sure you follow me on TikTok? I have a lot of people that's been coming to my lives, and I've been growing my views, but I need some followers. I'm trying to get up to 10,000 followers on TikTok. And then on Facebook, I'm trying to grow it too. My YouTube channel, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. I'm looking to grow my subscribers. I need some help. If you actually subscribe to my YouTube page, or you go to TikTok, you guys can go back and watch my past videos, because I'm always sharing news you can use. You can go back and watch some of my past videos. Or if you're on my TikTok channel, you can add my videos to your favorites, right? You can add them to your favorites. And then, you can have the information, you can share my information with your audience. So that'd be a good thing. I'm just trying to help. Information that we have out here now, it is it's always news you can use, information that people need to know. So you might not need me, or you might not need the services that I'm offering, or looking to buy a new Chevy, Buick, or GMC, or pre-owned vehicles, because we have between almost 500 vehicles in stock pre-owned between our Chevy store that I'm at, our Buick GMC store, or our Ford store in Owasso. But if you live in another state and you want to buy a car from the Queen, you can. Only thing you got to do is go to Regina, the Queen of Car Loans with an S.com. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans.com, because I can get you approved, and I can always get your car shipped to you. I can have one of the drivers drive your car to you. So don't hesitate. If you live in another state, you can still get a car from the Queen. But if you are on my Facebook page, which is, I'm on two of my Facebook pages. I am on Regina Eileen Woodard on Facebook, and that's Regina. Eileen, last name Woodard, Woodard. Or you can go to Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. That's my other Facebook page. Or you can go to my YouTube page. I'm also streaming live on my YouTube page, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. And you can put your cell phone up to the screen and you can get a free copy of my ebook. You can put the code in ebook 50 and scan that and get a free copy of my ebook. Remember, I got it in English, I got it in Spanish. You can download it, you can read it, or you can get the audio. Remember, you can get the audio and get an audio. You can listen to your car, you can be at home and you can listen to it. I got news you can use. I want you to be able to not make that mistake, not spend that money and make that mistake and learn from the money that you lost. I'm all about saving money. Make those mistakes later. Don't make them now. It's too much content out there in the world where you don't have to make that mistake and learn from your mistake. All right. So again, if you on one of my videos, if you on one of my platforms, I just need you to follow me. I need you to follow me. Whatever platform you're on, follow me. I share news you can use with the Queen. Papa with the Queen. Papa with the Queen means I may be on 5-7 days a week, Monday through Sunday. I might just pop up and share some information. All right. I'll see you in the next video.